All right, we're gonna keep this thing moving. Y'all ready to roll?
Yeah.
Energy, please. Let's go. Clap your hands. Next comedian coming to stage. Very funny cat. Show some love to Mr. Chris French.
Thank you very much. How y'all doing tonight?
Good.
You know what? I have the ultimate last name. I love my last name. When I was in the Navy, some buddies of mine came up with the perfect pickup line for my last name. Let's see if it works. Hey baby, how you doing? Hey, my last name is French. Let's see if I'm any good at it. You know, I only got slapped maybe 100 times, but both my wives liked it though. So I'm a second time around man. Second time I married for love. First time I married out of fear. I was afraid I wasn't getting laid enough. Marriage didn't really change that either. Of course, I found out later on that I really wasn't that good at sex. At least that's what my wife told my mom. Imagine how mortifying it is getting a call from your mother saying, you need to learn how to blink better. My mom is going to watch this video on YouTube later, and she's going to call me up and say, I didn't say the word boink, I said fuck. Speaking of sex, you know, we got a lot of focus on sex in today's world, and let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever tried Trojan extended pleasure condoms? Anybody here? I'm the only one? Cool. Well, let me tell you right now, don't! My God, they should call these things ended pleasure condoms because, quite frankly, as soon as we took the thing out of the package and my wife touched me with it, it was like, bam, I became an innie! I'll tell you, it was like a magician's disappearing act. Penis be gone! Poof! It was like David Henning, it's magic! Whew, I'll tell you what. Is anybody alive out there? I think I'm not alive up here. Yeah, it's funny how you get up on stage and half your brain just melts away. Because that's what happened to me right now. I've been going over this thing for days, sitting here making sure that I had it all perfect, and all of a sudden my brain went... My brain is back there somewhere. I just don't know where it is right now. All right, so let's see. Oh, yeah, it's not going as good as I expected it to go tonight, but hey, that's okay. I like being up here, it's fun. I know you guys are... I appreciate that, thank you very much. Let's see. My wife and I were on our way to a gig in Durant, Michigan a few weeks ago. We decided to stop at a Burger King for lunch, and there was a little store next to this Burger King, kind of surprised me. It's called the Lion's Den. Anybody ever hear of it? For those of you that haven't heard of the Lion's Den, it's an intimate boutique. For those of you that have been drinking, it's a sex store. Well, the fact that there was a Burger King next to a Lion's Den wasn't the weird part. The weird part was that there was a school bus parked at the Lion's Den. I was like, what the hell is this, a sex ed field trip or something? Okay, children, this is a sex ed field trip. Now listen up, these are the rules. Number 1, don't touch anything. Number 2, be polite. Number 3, stay away from the dildos. Oh, and by the way, if the bus driver's smiling at you, don't ask why. That was the strangest thing I had ever seen. Now, let me ask you something. There is usually an aftermath to sex. It's called children. Does anybody here have an aftermath? I have a 17-month-old son. He's the greatest kid on the planet. But you know what? There is this thing that kids like. It's called Sprout. Has anybody ever heard of this shit? PBS Kids Sprout. Basically, you know, it's hypnotic. I used to have songs that would run through my head from time to time, you know, like Queensryche, Scorpions, whatever, cool stuff. But now, with PBS Kids Sprout, I'm getting the theme song from Kipper running through my head. I'll be sitting at my desk and all of a sudden, da-da-da-da-da. What the hell was that? Da-da-da-da-da. The fuck? You know, the worst part about it is, though, is when that thing comes up during sex. Da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da! You know, my wife likes it, though. Well, hey, my time is up. Thank you very much. I will be back, though. See y'all later. Take care.
Chris French, ladies and gentlemen, give it up.